I've been getting asked for this thing constantly, and the most surprising thing I've noticed is that after Warzone Mobile's shutdown, there are thousands of players who still want to play the game, while many just want this game to simply come back in 2026. I made a video a few weeks ago, and honestly, the views just blew up. It's quite surprising that people are still engaged and never left the interest to play. This proves the community is still out there and hyped. But the worst part? Activision doesn't seem to make a comeback anytime sooner. So here are some games that would actually give the exact same vibes as Warzone Mobile and may satisfy your cravings of that quick combats, animations, and competitive gunfights. I specially chose these games, ensuring they match the overall vibes of Warzone and not randomly recommending everything. Also, Bloodstrike, Farlight, or Delta Force are overly discussed topics, and there's no point adding them to the list. So if you like the game list I've made for you, don't forget to let me know in the comments. I would love to know which game took your interest. Starting up with number 1, and its name Combat Master. And I know this game is pretty well known, but I thought if some of you guys are new, it's worth mentioning one more time, in case you haven't heard much about this game. Combat Master is incredibly similar to Warzone Mobile, and patches up the every vibes that Warzone Mobile had. You can watch my recent video to know more, but here's a quick updated recap. Combat Master got that real quick PvP fights with smooth and fluid movements. The graphics are pretty okay game. You can jump, crouch, slide, fire with no major delays. That's a good thing. The game isn't blocking you with limitations, but it does block you with some battle royale maps or playing with teammates. And vehicles are also not available, so that's why it's going backward, at least for now. But there's plenty of daily challenges, missions, gun upgrades, and so many maps with game modes to try out, which doesn't get you bored that easily. Also, the settings in this game is very flexible than real Warzone Mobile. This game really deserves a try. Do let me know if you're giving it, or you already have. Moving on to our second game, and its name Urban Heat Multiplayer FPS. While Urban Heat doesn't have any Battle Royale mode, but it got that quick PvP matches, up to 5 modes in this game, as like Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, and so on. The game is decently made, with smooth button response and movements. While I feel like it's not that much fluid as compared to Combat Master or upcoming games, but it gets the job done if you're trying to experience something fresh or different. The graphics and textures are pretty decent, but visuals are superb, as you can see in this clip. At least it's not that crappy as compared to other games. You may like the sliding animation, as it adds whole new level of immersion, especially in combats. Other than that, there's also so many skills and short-term special abilities, as like infinite ammo and shield protection, which gives you the whole new level of that pure adrenaline and satisfaction while using it. If you're already liking the gameplay, I think you could give a try. The reason is, there are a lot of contracts and missions, which you can complete to unlock exclusive rewards such as characters, specialized weapons, and gun attachments. That's why it doesn't feel worthless, and there's something to grind for. But if still you didn't like the game, then don't worry, the next games might take your interest. And next game we got here is Battle Prime Mobile, where you land with your Prime characters, and they do have some special abilities like revealing enemies' location or firing automatic missiles. But this game is slow-paced, with no fluid animations or buttons, so basically that Warzone feeling is slightly missing. But again, if you're okay with it, you might give a try, because the game has console-level graphics. Every building, characters, and textures has great finishing, which actually boosts your visual experience, and more importantly, better optimized that runs on any device if you would just balance off the graphics. But if anyway you didn't like it, you can skip this game. And here's another game that might take your interest, and its name Polywar Mobile. Well, this game is exactly built like Warzone Mobile, with some animation have similarities, but built with poly graphics, which means it doesn't matter what type of device you have, you're always good to run these type of games. While Polywar doesn't have Battle Royale modes, but it does have that quick PvP style gun game and Team Deathmatch modes you can try out. The game has good movements and animations, which feels amazing. Special killing enemies, or blasting their head with your sniper rifles. It feels very real and satisfying. It's kinda addictive. If you just play for a few minutes, it could get you hooked completely. The game has daily tasks, contracts, and gun upgrades with decent amount of characters, which you can unlock by just playing the game. Also, the setting customization are very good and moderately flexible. Alright, these were the good games I shared you could try out for now, but here are some honorable mention games that are specially coming out, and some others are unfortunately died or got discontinued. Imagine a game that's combined with Assassin's Creed style parkour and shooting like Call of Duty. Rogue Agent game was exactly made like that. I personally tried it in 2021, and the core draw of this game was movements, especially wall runs, quick rolls, aggressive parkour style combat with one-hand weapon firing systems. This just adds tons of flexibility into a player's hand, and I think especially for Warzone Warzone players, this game could have perfect fit. And honestly, I think it's better than Warzone's Omni movement system. If you've just noticed that I said could've, that means the game is dead. And that's the problem here. Every greatest idea games we see here just simply don't last longer. The main thing was, the developers were pretty small. They couldn't manage to keep the game alive, and weren't sure what to do with the future. So they simply just stopped investing money on servers. Now the game's alive, but servers are offline. Also, another battle royale game named Badlanders was exactly similar to COD Mobile, with rich gameplay style, good movements, sliding animation, and graphics are pretty good. Basically a game that's made like second version of Call of Duty Mobile. But the only problem, it was developed by NetEase Studio. This studio has history of abandoning games, so they did that very perfectly, and the games got shut down in 2024. I thought these two games to come after Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile, but sadly they just vanished like never existed, and a lot of potential that could have actually blowed up in mobile gaming. Instead, everything got wasted. Surely, we've lost many great games, but 2026 is also filled with more amazing games. Here's another one coming in 2026 you can actually play without any worries. After years of waiting, Rainbow Six Siege Mobile finally coming in February 2026. It got that tactical 5 versus 5 players PvP, with one team trying to defend the bomb by fortifying the walls and barricading the windows, and the other one trying to breach in and defuse the bomb. But this isn't going to be that easy, since it requires coordination and teamwork. One simple mistake, and you're waiting for another round. Other than that, there are so many maps and game modes, and some are mobile exclusive only. Rainbow Six has so many operators with their own unique abilities. That's why it creates whole new level of difficulty and replayable depth. This game has great future with ranked play and esports. It can be the next biggest mobile tactical shooter of 2026. So, if you're a hardcore gamer or casual, this game could be a perfect fit for you. And I think that was it for the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope these games might have took your interest. So let me know which one you're trying out in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Lagacy signing out.